In the old times, when people wanted to communicate with one another, they would have messengers to deliver what they wanted to say. Nowadays, we have something similar. Thanks to social media and technological devices, we can do that. But what if social media affects the way we communicate with others? Hi, my name is Marina Centurión, and in this TED Talk I will be talking about social media and communication. Studying how people use the language helps us understand better that it is in fact a social phenomenon. And so, with the emergence of social media, we have seen that communication has become more of a second nature facility since it surrounds us all the time. And with the help of social media, we have developed that it is something flexible and that can be adapted in any form, since we have, for example, Twitter for tweets and TikToks or YouTube videos, and those are also ways to spread communication. So with this in mind, we see that social media has brought facilities into our lives, since we also communicate with people far away from us. We can also look for information and receive messages of any kind. But what happens when we face people and we don't know how to talk to them, and we are looking always for the words that we want to say and we can't find them? So that is going to be what is the negative aspect of social media. Social media has influenced the way we express ourselves and our emotions, because when we are having a conversation face to face, body language is crucial, but in social media it's missing. And so with the emergence of stickers, emojis and GIFs, this can be kind of included. It's not a replacement, but it helps. So the problem with this is that when people overuse them, then when they are having conversations face to face, they may see that they forget the words or they don't know how to express themselves in their emotions. So the problem is that this is a tool that facilitates conversation, since that is the main idea of social media, to make things easier, but it can also complicate them when we face reality. Another negative aspect of social media is that it is full of negative language and it harms people. Since social media can also be anonymous, this makes people who want to do harm express their hate and do what they want with the language. And this is not okay, because social media is not supposed to be a source in which you can throw your hate to anyone you want. It's something that is supposed to help us and communicate and also make new bonds when we are using it. So the problem with it is that it can cause trouble just for people that maybe in person they are not the same, but as they are in social media, they can do whatever they want. However, there is always a plus side, because in social media it has been developed something that is called social media language. And what is this? Well, social media language are the words that have been created in social media and that people use face-to-face conversations, and since they have been used so much, even dictionaries have included them as words with definitions. For example, one of these is the word selfie, created by Paris Hilton when she wanted to refer to a photo of herself taken by herself. So what I'm trying to say with this is that social media help us to see language evolution, which is something important, and it has been investigated by many other scholars that have agreed that language tends to evolution all the time, since society is constantly changing. Another positive aspect of social media is that you can do many things with it. For example, meet new people, share your opinions, and even learn a language. And that is where I'm going to. As an example, I look for an experiment made by Korean researchers in which they added some of their students in a Facebook group full of native English speakers. And so, in the total of 3 weeks, they had to learn the most of the language that they could. So, in the conclusions, they show that this was made possible because the people were open to helping them and teaching them things from their cultures and new words. So we can say that social media has a cooperative side, and that if we want, we can help each other with no other problem. As a way of concluding, we've seen that social media offers facilities to people, but when it comes to language, it can get out of hand. We've seen that with social sites like Twitter or Facebook, people have started to reinforce their relationship with friends and family members. And for some others, it is an open door to socialize and have fun. So the importance of social media is how we use it and for what. Because we always have to be aware of the people that we are talking to. Because even if we are not seeing them face to face, that person has feelings and emotions. So it's important to consider that in order to communicate with others in social media. For me, it's important to be respectful and try to make the best out of it, but to not overstep with the use of social media. And that's all for my TED Talk. Thank you.